Hi kids, this is Miss Smith, and today's lesson is drawing some nurses and nurses. You know, men can be nurses, doctors, and medical personnel that are out on the front line during the pandemic, helping people and saving lives. So we want to draw these pictures of them kind of in honor of these people that are so hardworking. This lesson comes to you from Deep Space Sparkle, and on our website is the lesson plan and all the handouts for you to follow, and you can follow this video also. So I made, a man one, and I made a lady, a medical professional. So some of your moms and dads might be doctors or nurses, so let's make a picture together. So here we have a piece of paper, and it is definitely in a landscape, in a portrait position, the tall kind. And right in the center of the paper, I'm going to make just a very gentle U shape. And this U shape is going to be for the woman's face, but it can also be for the man's face too. So the first thing I want to do is I want to, kind of find this part right here. This is the sides of her ears. So I'm going to do her ears right here, and another ear here. You don't want to make them too small. You don't want to make them too big. Then what I'm going to do here, up here, is I'm going to make this curved line way up here, and that's going to be where her medical hat is going to go. There is her medical hat. And on her medical hat, we're going to put like a little red cross means medical personnel. And we're going to color that maybe with a red Sharpie. Makes it nice and bright and stands out. Now, your eyes are going to be right here, even with the top of your ears. So first of all, I'm going to bring some hair down here. That's going to be her hair. If it was the man's hair, it might be a little different. We might do his face like this. His ears might go here. We might make him like this, and there's his head. And here we might put his hair like that. I give him a little bit of hair down here. And again, here's that line. Right about here and here and here and here is where we want to have their eyes. I always put a little tiny bit of a shadow in there for the eyelid, and then just kind of a half circle on both sides, and that becomes nice looking eye. And this would be the man face. Now for the woman face, what we're going to do is we're going to go down. We're going to, first of all, put her neck in there. And her neck should be, a little wider than her chin, okay? And again, you want to think of this line here, and you want to think about this line here. And that is where you guys would do that in pencil. I'm going to make kind of a football eye, and then a space between there. I'm going to do another football eye. I'm going to give her an eyelid, and a curved line there, and a curved line there. You don't always see the whole part of the pupil. Then a little black spot. Now this is kind of the easy part, because right about here, down to here, down to here, that's going to be her mask. And the mask line goes above the ear here and below the ear there, above the ear there, below the ear there. Then right about here we have a little line that comes down, and that shows us where her nose is. Now if this is a girl, her eyebrows might be kind of thinner, so you could make them kind of like this shape, really small. and then fill them in. You could do it this way and fill them in with brown Sharpie or something. If you have the man's eyebrows, usually a man's eyebrows are bigger and thicker, so you make him a little bigger and thicker, and it gives it more of a masculine look to it. He's the same thing. It's going to go right about here, down, and then up to his ears, up above the ear. There you go. Okay. Now we're going to do the shoulders. Now she's a lady, so we're going to make her shoulders kind of go down and come down a little bit. Go down and kind of come down. Now we're going to give her one of the scrubs. They usually wear their scrubs. Okay, so I'm going to go like this. Make a double line. Close that up. Go up. There we have that little sewn part over that. Makes it really look like a scrub. Then underneath this is probably a t-shirt that she's wearing. Well, I messed up my double line there, but you can fix that. You can fix that with your erasers. Now also, her hair might be up in a ponytail or whatever, but she might have her little hat on. You know, you could make this hat come down here just a little bit more. You know, I might have made it a little, there we go. And then right down here below her ears, we could just have a little bit of her hair kind of hanging out right here. Okay. And then we're going to put a stethoscope around her neck, kind of hanging there. And a stethoscope is going to look like this. Then it kind of looks like a horseshoe or a U shape. Then it has earbuds that go in her ears and comes up. Now, what I did on mine was I made all of this part black with a black crayon or a black Sharpie. Doesn't really matter. You can get all that black. Then I went and got my silver and I made this part kind of chrome silver part. So that's her one side of the stethoscope for her ears, and this is the other part that they use to listen to your heartbeat. And especially they listen for your chest to see if you have pneumonia. And then all this whole area right here would be black. And then over here what I did is I took a different color Sharpie and I wrote the name of one of the hospitals. So we have a hospital here named Valley. So I just put down Valley Hospital. And maybe she works at Valley Hospital. And then again I took the silver and I made this part kind of a silver crayon or a silver marker, whatever you want to do. I thought Mrs. Patty Palmer is the one who owns Deep Space Sparkle, and this was her lesson plan, and I really loved it. I thought it was a great honor to do this for all the men and women medical workers. You could actually have a hanging little earring here, or you could just do a little stud earring, but we'll just do a drop hanging earring for her. And then I saw what they did in the background of her lesson plan, and she did this. She just started making a heart, then stopped it, and went up, down, over, you know, over, up, down, like it does on the heart machines. Come over, up, down, up, over. Then go ahead and do your heart. Let the heart connect there. Come down, stop, heart, beat, and over. And I did that I did that a couple times. I did that 2 times. And I finished up over here with another heart. Over, and then the heartbeat goes up, down, over, up, down, stop, over. Okay. And then it's just up to you to, you know, color it any way you can. What I did stop and do is I did go up here and I wrote the word thank you. And if my students do this, I thought I would ask them to send them to me, and then I will take them over to several of the hospitals and drop some of their artwork off. I'm very excited to do this. So this was the basic drawing, step by step. This finished one is on your handout on the website, and so is this finished one also on the website for the kids. So bye kids from SASR. I love ya. I miss ya. You take care and stay well. Okay, bye-bye. This is Miss Smith. Bye-bye, kids.